Hey, Top Gun Options traders and investors. Matt Buckley, call sign Wiz, the primary model portfolio manager here at TGO. Want to knock out a quick market intel brief this Wednesday. Why? Because your head's probably spinning. Monday, Tuesday, the markets got shellacked on mainly European concerns there. Spain's borrowing costs going around 7.22%, and probably going to need a sovereign bailout. Not just a bank bailout. Spain's probably done with. Greece, obviously done with, and people are already starting to look towards Italy as the next Greece and Spain. So obviously concerns overseas, and then profit reports here at home. About 41% of the companies that have reported so far have beat on earnings, but mainly they're beating on earnings because they're raising prices, not because of an increase in demand, and that just isn't going to work for our economy. So big on the radar this week, we have some Facebook earnings. We had McDonald's earnings, which is usually McDonald's usually does well in bad times, recessionary type of times, and they missed by about 4.5%. So McDonald's is hurting in an environment like this. You know, the economy is in some serious trouble. Friday. All eyes are on Friday with the GDP, second quarter GDP. So it's probably going to come in around an anemic 1.5%, which isn't going to do anything to grow our economy in this country. So potential market moving events aside from Facebook earnings tomorrow and Boeing and Ford and some other bellwether earnings. The GDP is really going to be interesting here. But what I wanted to show you real quick was the primary model portfolio. And how it's performing since March 1st, when I took over the primary model portfolio, through today. We're up nearly $44,000, and that's on about $45,000 to $50,000 in haircut or capital. That's about I'm a political science major and a Navy guy, so that it's tough to do the math. That's nearly 100% return in 4 months. If you're not in any of our trading services, you need to be. You shouldn't be trading this volatile market solo because it's dangerous out there, folks. But our traders in the primary model portfolio are having an absolute blast in the trade alert service and the live trade briefs. And on a day like today, where the SPOs are down 3 and the Dow's essentially flat, this is what your portfolio should look like: some greens, light greens, pinks, and some reds. And if it isn't, if you're not seeing these types of potential returns, you need to join up. So what I want to do is give you a test flight. Go to topgunoptions.com/TA-LTB-services. And the video will go ahead and redirect to this page after we get done, so you don't have to remember it there. But scroll down to the bottom. And if you want to trade with me for 2 weeks and get trade alerts and join me for 2 hours each week of live trading, go ahead and click here. If you want to trade with our volatility, intermediate, and advanced arbitrage trader, go ahead and click this button. But this is what most people have been doing lately. We've seen a real uptick here because like you've probably heard me say before, other services are sending out apology emails. Oh, well, it's a tough environment to trade in, blah 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 blah. They pull out their excuse matrix and apologize for their weak performance. So why don't you do both? Why don't you take a look at our primary, intermediate, advanced services for about 2 weeks there for $56? We just this doesn't even cover the cost to get you in, barely. But I want to help you out in this type of market environment because it's not easy to trade this market environment. But look at this. People lie and numbers don't. So from March 1st to today, when I've been managing the model portfolio, we're up nearly $44,000. And let's just take a look at month to date. July's been an incredibly volatile month. Take a look at nearly $12,000 return, which is what's that, about 20% return in 1 month, folks. So again, just wanted to knock out a quick MIB to brief you on what's going on in the markets, but also give you an opportunity to give us a test flight and try us out because trading is combat, folks, and if you're flying around right now in a Cessna, there's people out here in joint strike fighters that are going to really shoot you down. So join up with the professional wingman today at topgunoptions.com/TA-LTB-services. I'll be back with you on Friday to cover the GDP numbers and how that impacts our model portfolio and where we're going to go. So again, topgunoptions.com /TA-LTB-services. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge, and I'll see many of you tomorrow morning in our advanced and intermediate live trade brief. We'll see you.